Hi everyone. On this video, we're going to do a demonstration on how to use the data protection service. This is part of the .NET infrastructure, but today we received like a message from one of our customers that it was not working on their site, like on their implementation. So we took a look and well, we found that it was kind of the most common mistakes that people make when they use the data protection service, which is usually you use this service to encrypt data in a specific machine. And the thing is that in the base implementation, it will work like without any problems the first time you run it. But once you restart your instance, you will start getting like problems decrypting the information that you have, or you will get an error saying that you're missing the keys, right? So to set up the data protection service is kind of really easy. You create the service collection, then you just add the protection service to the list of services. But usually it is like this, like it's showing in here, just this line. So when you use that line, what happens is that encryption key is automatically generated in memory, and it will be fine for a while. I mean, until you restart your application. So to fix this error, which is kind of really common because in the default .NET template is only like this, so many people have the same problem. You just have to add persistent to the keys. And the easiest way to add persistent is to persist on the file system. So basically, it's another method for the Fluent API. And then you pass a directory where you want to save your keys. So here, let me show you a small example. In this case, we're going to encrypt some data using a single provider, like the one in memory. And this test will actually pass. So let's run this and debug so we can see the values. So we encrypted a value. This is the sensitive data that we want to encrypt it. So here is the encrypted version. And of course, always go to the other monitor. So this is the encrypted version. And then we can decrypt it. And you will see that it's the same as the original value. So this is working even when, in this case, I'm persisting the keys. But I'm going to rerun this in the way that the .NET template is implemented. So I will just comment out this line and uncomment this one, which is the most common way that people use it. You add the service, but you don't persist anything. So this test will pass again. And that's why most people fall into this type of problem. Because here is running, you have the sensitive data on both sides, and it was able to be encrypted. But next time, if I want to decrypt it, it will not work. So see, like it doesn't matter if I run it like this or like this, as long as it's one time, it will not have a problem. But let's comment this out and go back to our original implementation. In this case, I'm persisting the keys again, and I have a different test here. In this case, I will encrypt data with one provider and then create a separate provider and try to decrypt it. It's a different set of keys. And you'll see that we have to get an exception because the data will not be the same. So let's put a breakpoint there. Let's debug this test. So here, let's double check this. Protect the data. And it's not going to be the same as the original one. So if I run this, the cert will happen. And they say that they couldn't find the keys. So that's what happened when you don't persist your keys or when you use different providers in memory. So this is the case that will happen every time that you run the application without persisting the keys. It's the same as having two different keys because each time you will get a different key. So this sample application is up in my GitHub repository. You can take a look. So it's just basically like two lines that fix this problem, and it's adding the persistence like this. So what do you think about this, Javier?
As always, Jorge, if we get the same question or the same request, couple of times from our clients or students, we do a video. So I think that next time we just send him this link and we should be good to go.
Yeah, and to be honest, I even forgot about it. I saw that error like many, many times. But since I was not using it, it's like, oh, okay, like I know how to fix it. I will fix it
Mm.
later. But it's better to document it because when you get a repeated question, as you say, it's better to document how to fix it. So, well, that's it. And that will be everything for this video. See you on the next one.
See you in the next one.